Hi everyone, we are here today at Alba Roses and I am talking to Helen, who is the manager. So Helen, welcome to our second episode actually of Heard on the Grapevine. Now, you were saying that you have been here for 5 years, but could you tell us a little bit about the background of Alba Roses?
Sure. Well, Alba is celebrating 28 years in the local area.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're very proud of the history that we've got here. We used to be down in Racecourse Road for 15 years, and then one of the owners moved it up to Hendra.
Brilliant.
And she was a local person, and and here it is here.
Fabulous.
For probably about another maybe 12 years. I think we've been on this site.
Yes.
So
it's really amazing. Like, you are a real local company, a business here too.
Yes.
But as you were saying, you started off at Racecourse Road and then
Yes.
been in this pocket now for about 12 years.
Yes.
Do you find that you've got some of those original? Isn't that wonderful?
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yep.
So we have a lot of customers that have been using Alba for 28 years.
Oh my goodness.
They
wow.
Celebrated their first wedding anniversary.
Oh, how lovely.
With Alba Roses,
Yes.
weddings, and they're now coming in buying roses for their 28th wedding anniversary.
Oh, how brilliant.
Or grandchildren.
I was going to say that. It might be from, the
lovely.
generations too, or their children now might come in and buy them flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that just brilliant too?
It's lovely. It's
It
just
is.
lovely being a special occasion florist.
Absolutely. And that's the thing with flowers. Like, you would have people come in here for all different types of reasons too. Some really exciting ones. You've got, weddings, you've got anniversaries, and then unfortunately you probably have a few of those sadder moments too.
Yeah.
But one thing we know from coming to you is that we've had clients that unfortunately have passed away and we've bought flowers. But whenever we've popped in, you've always been able to accommodate anything that we've needed on the spot too. So is that what you find? You have a lot of walk-ins too?
Lots of walk-ins, especially now that everyone's in their isolation. So our walk-in trade has increased a lot. But we are one of the florists that you'll walk in, explain what the situation is, and then we can make it up to accommodate the purpose of it. The need, But we also can do things quite quickly, and and a lot of people that are buying flowers are in a hurry.
They are, I know. I've literally run in here on a Saturday going to an open home and bought flowers on the spot, and you were able just to whip it up and it was done too. I wanted to ask a few things about your flowers.
Sure.
Now, you were saying to me over the past, and they're always beautiful, but you buy local flowers, you don't import them.
No.
Yes.
So Alba has always prided themselves on Australian grown.
Yes.
The rose farm that we've been using for the past 28 years, same rose farm.
Wow.
The daughter has taken over the business from her parents. And we've supported them for the whole 28 years.
Goodness.
So the roses are the same.
They're just beautiful.
Yeah, same grower. And that's a local rose farm.
Yes.
And the other flowers that we've got, we make sure that we're supporting Australian grown.
They're just beautiful. Even looking around here as well, the colours are sensational. And when you walk in here, it's the smell. I'm sure people say that to you all the time.
Yeah.
It is.
After a while, when you're working here, you can't smell it.
You get used to it.
Yeah, it's nice to be reminded when people come in and they go, wow, the smell. And I go, yeah.
So it's not just flowers that you also sell. You do a lot of giftware too, and even plants. Like, I bought some plants from here. They're amazing.
Yeah, the plant sales are huge now.
Yes.
It's the in thing. We always say over the last 2 months we've been saying that plants are the new hugs.
I love that.
And people are buying plants, and they're actually, I've had a few people say, I need a plant for the back of my Zoom when they're doing their Zoom meetings at home.
I didn't think of that.
So the plant sales have
really
increased because they just make a house a home.
Absolutely. It's, where is it? I don't even know what it's called. It's this one here.
The alocasia.
I bought that. I bought that probably maybe 2 months ago. I remember walking in here getting some flowers, and I took that home, and what I was super surprised about, I didn't even realise when I bought it, price was excellent, but I got home, it's actually 2 plants in there too. So it was just such great value for money as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
No, it's good. Yeah, no, we love our plants as much as our flowers. So,
Good. Now, I was going to also say, flower-wise, what is probably your most popular order you get?
Well, we specialise in roses.
Yes.
So it is roses.
Yes.
And years and years ago, I think Alba Roses was just roses, but we've incorporated a lot of other flowers. But yes, roses are our specialty.
Yep.
But then come springtime, we put big, beautiful, lush, combinations of spring flowers together. And that's
seasonal things as well.
Very, garden, just a collection of garden flowers together.
Love it.
So, yeah.
Perfect. And do you have any tips? So if someone's received some beautiful flowers from you, how can they last a bit longer?
Yes. Well, one, it's the location of the flowers.
Okay.
So you don't obviously put them
in a sunny spot.
In a sunny spot. And
I did not know that.
Not a sunny spot. And also the air conditioning. Don't have them in drafts of air conditioning. But the main thing is that you're changing the water over every second day.
Okay.
And recutting the stems on an angle.
Oh, on an angle.
So an angle, because when when the stem is sitting down, you don't want it plumb
flat.
on. So you're cutting it so there's more water being drawn up
to it
through the stems. But some flowers deserve more water changes than others.
Okay.
So some will dirty up the water, but you change your water over every second day and recut the stems every second day.
And that will give much more life to your flowers.
Definitely.
I'm going to have to try that. I love it. Now, this is a funny one, but do you have any people, I guess the term, in the doghouse?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what happens? They come in, do they tell you about it?
Some
or
of
they just
them
say,
do. Some of them will walk through the door and they will say, I'm in trouble. And I always say, flowers will always work.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And it's all different occasions, and sometimes they don't have to. Sometimes I will say, what's the occasion? They'll go, just because. And
just because.
But it's lovely, and especially on a Friday afternoon, I found that you've got people coming in thinking, I want flowers for the weekend, or I want my partner to have flowers for the weekend.
Yes.
So
isn't that nice?
It's,
it's really nice. And again, it's probably with the recent times where people are stuck at home too. Yeah. Just to have someone come and buy some flowers for someone, just to say, I appreciate you, or I'm thinking of you. Yeah. It literally does brighten their day, as ironic as that sounds, or cliche, but it does. Flowers just brighten everything too. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Now, I had another quick question about flowers. So if someone, I know this sounds funny again, if someone is maybe dating a person and they're not quite at that stage of saying, I love you. Yes. I know it's roses, which is the name and they're famous for.
Can be,
But what else could someone do? You could do a nice bouquet of other flowers too, just to show an appreciation or their relationship's going well.
Yeah, I like posies.
Yes.
I love the collection of posies, and when a young guy comes in, I always like to think, but definitely roses are lovely, that beautiful, elegant, but a lovely, gorgeous bunch of garden flowers and a posy is so sweet as well. And some of the time people have sussed out what their favourite flower is, and they'll ring up and say, can I?
Do you have this?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Fabulous.
Yes. Here's my Korea Martin.
Oh, wonderful. This goes straight through. We had a couple of other questions now. It's not so much about the business, but some fun things.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything you are scared of?
Well, I suppose vases getting damaged.
I guess the fear of someone walking out and just literally dropping it.
Yeah, I guess so. The fear of probably, I must admit, we always have to, we've got to be careful with lilies, where lilies go. You don't want scented lilies going into hospitals and things like that, because it's too strong, the scent. But what am I afraid of?
Some people say heights, spiders. I think the boys from Asabi, I think sharks was theirs.
Now, me personally, Oh, I can't stand toads.
Oh, and
So,
we're
yeah.
Queensland, so it makes it even harder.
Yeah, no, the biggest scare for me, I don't like cane toads.
Yeah.
And as a kid in your backyard when you're growing up
They're
in
everywhere.
Brisbane, and you'd look out and there's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
I don't
Not
blame
sharks
you at all.
Toads.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone mentions this video, so any local or anyone else, have you got any specials that you can mention?
Yes, we would love to offer our locals 10% on their
Fabulous.
flowers.
Yes.
Fresh flower purchases for a week.
Brilliant. So if anyone is watching this, if you just pop in and mention that you've seen the video, and Helen will give you 10% off your flowers too. So I wanted to say a very big thank you, Helen, for having a chat with us too. Yeah. So we are at Alba Roses, and they're on Zillman Road in Hendra. So thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. It's been wonderful.
Thank you.